Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. The idea of living a simple life with less stuff sounds attractive to many, but often they begin to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and defeated around the idea of owning less. That's too bad. Learning how to declutter your home and as a result, decluttering your life doesn't need to be as painful as some make it out to be, and the benefits are numerous. There are many benefits to owning fewer possessions. Even then, it's tough to move into action. That is, until the many benefits of getting rid of clutter reveal themselves. Less to clean. Cleaning is already enough of a chore, but having to clean around things you have zero emotional attachment to, or worse, actively dislike, makes cleaning the house much more stressful. Less to organize. Finding things suddenly becomes easier. Things don't just disappear anymore. You can actually move around your home and enjoy the space, instead of moving around things that are in the way. Less stress. Looking around the clutter is a nausea-inducing sight once your home becomes cluttered enough. So here are the 10 minimalism decluttering tips. Declutter surfaces. Many people find it hard to keep spaces open when it comes to their homes. We all rush to place something on top of that empty workstation, but is it really necessary? A lot of us will place table lamps, books, or other stuff on top of any empty surface in the house. The more clear surface you have, the neater your space will look. Buy nothing in groups. Most of us have tons of items lying around that we no longer use. This may be because we either upgraded to new items or just got bored of the items. And our second thoughts are that we may end up throwing the items away or just giving them out to someone who has use for it. But here's a more amazing decluttering tip. The Buy Nothing In group is a website that was totally started in order to enhance decluttering. I know many of you are asking how it works. Well, here's the thing. Through the Buy Nothing In groups, one is able to display the products they no longer use in the website, and someone else who has need of the same item gets to have it for free. And in return, one can acquire another item that they are in need of from another person. Amazing, right? Now imagine getting rid of all your unneeded items in a beneficial manner. This really helps when it comes to decluttering. Create a budget. Some of us are addicted to spending and mostly without budgeting. Creating a budget may be hard, but sticking to the budget is the hardest part. Let's all admit it. We mostly spend our money on things that aren't necessary at times. Like when you hold out at the supermarket and then you think, let me try this dish I saw on YouTube, and end up buying all the ingredients that most probably you'll never get to use. After some time, you then come to realize that you totally wasted your money on the wrong items. Collect experiences. Experiences tend to last longer than any tangible thing that we acquire over time. Instead of buying a new item that will, in the long run, be put aside and become dusty, go for the experience. Having new experiences or adventures works as a tip of decluttering. This is because an experience will last longer, and that is a lifetime. Also, experience can be used to acquire new skills in a different field. Take the example of a parent taking his kid to scuba diving. This experience will be thrilling to them and last through their lifetimes. Now, take the example of another parent who buys their kid the latest sneakers. These sneakers will wear out over time and totally be lost. But for that kid who had the scuba diving experience, it will last forever. So collecting experience is an important tip when it comes to decluttering. Don't make consumption on a social event. Many of us are always out and about acquiring new items. This happens every time we go either to the supermarket or the mall. In order to learn the art of decluttering, you have to be able to avoid getting new items every now and then. This is because most of the time the new things that we acquire are totally unnecessary and will end up being all dusty and abandoned over the years. DIY cleaning products. When it comes to our houses, we always want a sparkling space. That's why most of us rush to the supermarket to get cleaning products. But are they really necessary? In order to declutter your space, you need to understand that cleaning may be a huge responsibility, but it doesn't require a bunch of stuff to do. All you need to do is make and reuse some of the items, like you can reuse some of the soap containers. This will ensure that your space doesn't have a bunch of stuff lying around unused. High volume items. For those asking what high volume items are, these are actually things like magazines and newspapers that tend to pile up over time. This is because most of us like reading and looking at the beautiful pictures that are all over the magazines. But do you know that when it comes to decluttering, magazines aren't recommended? In order to ensure decluttering is achieved, make sure that you give out your magazines at the end of the month for recycling. And another best tip when it comes to high volume item decluttering is to use digital means when it comes to reading your magazines. Don't second guess yourself. Most of us second guess our decision when decluttering items. We all ask ourselves, what if we end up needing the item in the future? But the truth is, none of us ever use the item that we second guess ourselves on. So when decluttering your space, always make sure that you are firm with your decision of giving it out. This will ensure that no unnecessary items are left behind. 1 in, 2 out. How many piles of unworn clothes do you have lying around your space? The 1 in, 2 out is all about ensuring that decluttering is efficiently done. Once you buy an item, you must ensure that 2 other items are decluttered. This will ensure that there isn't any piling up of unused stuff in the end. Vote with your dollars. This last tip is all about giving back to something meaningful. Vote with your dollars enhances decluttering in that one is able to get or purchase something from a store or organization that also support another great cause that the consumer believes in. Thank you very much for taking the time to look at my video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and set on post notifications to receive notifications when new videos are posted.